What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Man, the Portland Trailblazers. Yeah, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this, man. So let's jump right in and do it. You know how we do.
If this world were mine.
So the Portland Trailblazers, remember, we're not going to spend a lot of time, but remember I said that they have some names and they have some game on this roster. They might be able to shock some people. They might be able to surprise some people because nobody's talking about the Portland Trailblazers. We see what they did to the Utah Jazz. I know it's preseason. Right? But just seeing what they're capable of, right? When you see the rotations, man, I mean, and Anthony, I mean, again, you guys know I really wanted to wait and see. That's why I didn't do a whole lot. I wanted to wait and see what type of style of play, the way Anthony Simons was going to play the game. We got a little glimpse of that, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like Anthony Simons being your starting point guard, bringing Scoot off that bench if that's what they're going to do. I like that. I like that. Again, I know it is what it is. It scoots your future and all that. But again, right now, you want to do what's best for the team. And this team might be able to do some things. With Scoot coming off that bench, leading that second unit is going to be a problem. That second unit can be a problem. Is Donovan going to be on that second unit, or is he going to start? I don't know how that's going to play out. Again, I'm not sure how that's going to play out. I would have him with that second unit, but putting up 20 rebounds like that, I mean, if he can do that, on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's going to have to start. He's going to have to start because that's what you want. That's what you wanted from DeAndre Ayton. You wanted DeAndre Ayton to focus on certain aspects of the game like that, not just want the ball in his hands, not just want to shoot that mid-range, not just be the midi monster that he wants to be. But you want him to do those other things as well. And Donovan's going to do those things, and he's not really going to ask for the ball. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying, that might be the reason why you want him to be your starting center. Why you want him to start at that position. The rim protection he provides might be a little better than DeAndre Ayton, and that's because of the focus. He's happy with doing that and focused on doing that. DeAndre might not. He's not as happy doing those things, not as focused doing them. At least that's what it looks like to me. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what it looks like when Robert Williams gets, completely healthy, what Robert Williams is going to do out there. He's the same way. He's going to protect that rim. I don't think he's going to ask for the ball too much, but he's going to be focused on doing those other things, and that's what you want. I mean, so I don't know what this means for DeAndre Ayton, but again, yeah. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let's move out of that. Let's get to Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant, I thought was playing very well. He's looking great out there. Looking great out there, especially with Avdia. I mean, I'm very impressed with Denny, not just the way he plays the game, but who he is as a person, how he was raised. You know what I'm saying? What his parents, what his father instilled in him. He talked about that. While I'm speaking about that specifically, he talked about that during the game. They had a short interview with him. But yeah, he talked about that, and I like that. I like that a lot. He's willing to do whatever it takes to be successful on that court. Whatever role that means, he's willing to do it, and he can. There's a lot that Denny can do. There's a lot that Denny can do. I mean, my goodness, when he gets that ball and gets in that open court and turns on those jets, man, that's a problem because whoever's guarding him is probably not going to be as fast as him. So if you can get him in that open court, which the Trailblazers probably going to do a lot this season, they're going to get in that open court. When you got Scoot, you got Anthony, you have these players who excel in open court basketball. I look forward for the Trailblazers to really get out and run a lot, to push the issue a lot. Push the issue a lot. Even on made baskets, push the issue a lot. Now, we saw their transition defense wasn't that good. The Trailblazers' transition defense, at times was a little shaky. And they'll work on that. But their half court defense, you know what I'm saying, seems to be pretty good. Um, you know, there's a couple little holes that they're going to have to fix up, but other than that, man, I'm really excited what the Trailblazers are going to do this season. Looking forward to what they're going to do, what type of noise they're going to make. Again, like I said, will they be able to sneak in that bubble playoff area, that 10th to 8th seed? I think they might have. I think they might be able to do that. I think Trailblazers have some some abilities to do some things, to make some noise in that Western Conference, especially if they continue to put things together, if they can stay healthy, remain healthy, get healthier in regards to Shaden Sharp. Because, again, you guys know when you add him to that mix, especially coming off that bench with that second unit, if you're going to have Tumani starting at the two, yeah, that's going to be that's going to be a team to be reckoned with. You got some young legs, some guys who are already used to playing, meaning, they got thrown in the fire last season, which, again, I was a big fan of. I've been calling for that for like last 2 years, right? Throw them out there, man, because you're building for the future. It's not about what's going to happen now. And, yeah, I understand, like with Scoot in his situation, there's some players, and I mentioned this, some players you want to be careful of them drowning. You throw them out there, they're not ready to swim yet. They're not ready to swim. They might not even be able to wade water that they kind of sinking a little bit. They can't even tread water. You know what I'm saying? You want to pull them back out, like Coach Billups did with Scoot, and then set them up a little better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? No, we're not going to throw you in like that again. We're going to take our time, put you in the, the kiddie pool first. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 deep, 4 foot deep or whatever. See how you do there. And then we'll push you towards the deeper end. You know what I'm saying? As we get further in. And they did that. You can see Scoot playing well at the end of the season last season, swimming in the deep end. You know what I'm saying? Swimming in the deep end. So that's what we want to see this season. We want to see, how successful can Scoot be swimming in the deep end. And leading that second unit, I think Scoot can be fairly successful. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Will Scoot be able to be successful leading that second unit? I think so. Anthony Simons, man, that first step, utilizing it to get his teammates in good position. Wow. That's all I'm going to say. It's really not too much, to be said more about, criticizing this or criticizing that. Nah, man. Now let's see. Now it's all about. It looks like a lot of the players are in the proper position. So let's see what they can do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what they can do. How they compete. And it looks like to me like they're going to compete every night. I don't see them laying down. I don't see them giving up. They've already been through. How many games did they lose last year? By like 30 or more, right? Yeah, I don't think they're afraid of those losses anymore. And quite frankly, I don't think that they're even going to allow themselves to get in that situation multiple times this season. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say they won't at all. That's going to be my goal, is for them to not lose any games by 40 points this season, but definitely not multiple. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just happens like that. Sometimes quicksand, snowball effect. It's just not your night. Uh, sometimes things happen. I understand that, but you don't want those things to happen multiple times. This team, I believe, this season is too good for that. You know what I'm saying? So get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the Portland Trail Blazers. What will they be able to accomplish this season? But anyway, we're going to get out of here. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys on that next one. All right.
If this world were mine,